Hi there, welcome back to another episode on Basics of Football. As you can see here, it's raining, it's cold, we're at a local football ground, so I just want to show you some attacking techniques today. We've got the full-size goals and full-size synthetic pitch here. As I said, it's raining and windy. It's good to try and play in these conditions as well and train in these conditions especially, because throughout the season, as we know, weather can go up and down, and it can be nice one day and raining and cold and windy the next day. So it's good to train in these conditions as well. The old saying goes, we play the way we train, and that's no exception to the sport of football. So I'll show you a few things. Hopefully this microphone is working. If not, I'll overdub some tutorial as we go along. So just bear with me as I try to explain a few things, and we'll see how the ball reacts in this weather. As you can see, the ball's all the way down the other end of the pitch. All right, so we're at the top of the penalty area here. As we can see, we've got the box here, we've got the D, goals on this side. So what I'll just do, just start off doing some basic shooting stuff. I'll just show you a few kicks. Like I said, I'm not a professional, I'm practicing myself. But what we want to do, especially if you want the lower shots to go in, like we explained in a previous video, we want to hit through the center line of the ball and hit it towards the middle. So with the laces of our foot pointed down, I'm going to hit the ball. Say if this is my foot, we're going to go through and we'll hit it through that line. Now it's good to aim for the corners of the goal. That way we've got greater chance of getting it in. Obviously, if your goalkeeper is quite good, they might be able to dive if the ball's too close to the centre or too close to the goalkeeper. So let's try and keep that in mind when we shoot. I'll just give you a few demonstrations in the wind as well. Let's be mindful of what the wind can do. So first off, I'm going to attempt to try some lower shots. So we'll see how we go with the ball. The wind is coming in from behind the camera, let's say, towards me. So there is a chance that we can actually try and curl the ball in with the wind. So let's see how we go. We'll just try a few shots first. So as we get to the ball, head over the ball, body over the ball, we're going to strike, and it should go into a straightish kind of direction. Obviously, we need to practice when we're playing with all sorts of different ways we can shoot the ball. You're going to have opposition, of course, during the game, if you're going to play a game. So we need to be able to learn these drills and learn these skills and do them well under pressure and when the ball's especially moving. It's good to have static shots sometimes, as in like a free kick situation, but I like to move the ball around, bang, have a shot. See that one, I got under it a little bit as I went through. And that's why the ball went up. But if we hit it with the laces and we do the right technique, the ball should go down. So I'll just demonstrate that. So laces, straight through. So that's the top spin on the ball spinning. So we'll try that again. So the ball coming through and off it goes straight. All right, so I'll just set up the camera a little bit differently now from a different position, and we'll try some curling shots, and we'll try and lift the ball up a little bit. All right, so we're just going to try and do a few bits and pieces with the ball, try and lift it up a little bit, try and curl it. So when we're trying to curl the ball, we need to actually try and glance and get the ball spinning in this sort of direction. The more it spins, or the faster it spins, generally the more curve it will have. As well, now the wind's kind of coming towards this way, we should have a quite a big curve and a big turn towards this way with the wind pushing the ball also. So I'll just try and demonstrate that. So we'll just aim for this right-hand side post here. We're going to run in, try and spin the ball around, and it should curve, hopefully, if I do it correctly. There we go. So that's just curled in the bottom corner. Not a bad shot, I'd say. If your goalkeeper's in the middle, hard one to save as it's curling in. So I'll give a couple more demonstrations of that. Now with the curling type of shots, my opinion is that, it's not always just about the speed. Yes, we need to be fast. You don't want it to be just rolling and dribbling along the ground. But if we place it correctly and it's of a reasonable speed and direction, there's no reason why we shouldn't score. So again, I'm roughly lined up with this post just for your reference, and we'll try and bend it in. I can even go a little bit outside the post, about a metre outside, and let's see if we can bend it in. So we'll try again, maybe a lower shot. So that one's missed. So we need to bend it a little bit further. So I'll try and get more revolutions on that ball to try and get that bend in. And we just hit the post and in on that occasion. So I'll just grab the ball and then we'll try some little bit higher curling shots. All right, so we're just lined up on the edge of the 18-yard box now, and we're kind of a little bit more central towards the middle of the goal. I'll demonstrate again. We'll try and curve it in that side, that right-hand side post. So again, probably inside the post by about, on this blue line, about a metre or so, maybe slightly more. We'll run in, we'll try and get that top corner. Like I said, we're going to try and get under the ball slightly this time and try and get it spinning. So I've hit that a little bit towards the back of the ball, which means I haven't got enough spin on it. So I'll try that again. We'll see if we can get some more revolutions on the ball this time. Try and really get that curl going. Now again, the wind is pushing in this way quite strongly, so that will probably have a little bit of effect on it, but nothing that we can't handle. So that one, a little bit too far out again, but this is part of the practice. So we're going to try and do a few more until we get one in and we can try and hit the sweet spot. So let's get one in. Let's practice. But just have a look at how the ball moves. There you go. Not bad. So 2 or 3 kicks, we've got our eye in, got some good spin, and the ball's curled into the top corner. So that was a pretty good shot. I'm happy with that. So what we'll do now that we've started to practice some of these shots, we'll try and get into some movement. These kicks I've been doing have been static. In the game, unless you've got a free kick or a dead ball situation like a corner or a free kick, the ball's not going to be standing still. The ball will be moving. So we need to simulate that in our practice as well. And we're going to play the way that we train. So if we train moving, we'll be able to do that at the game. It's quite windy, like I said. So I'll just adjust the angle of the camera again and we'll set up, we'll take some moving shots. All right, so we're going to try some moving shots. Again, I'm going to try some ones that are low to the ground. I'm going to try and curl the ball and lift it up a little bit. So the first one that I'm going to do is running forwards with the ball. So I'll run probably from behind the camera somewhere up to about this line. We'll do a little move to get past the defender, whatever that might be, and then we'll have a shot. So obviously, this would be in a situation where we're attacking, we're pushing forward, and then we're going to go and try and do like a maneuver. Just say that line, there's a defender somewhere there, we're going to try and get around them quickly, and then we're going to go on and have a shot for goal. So I'll demonstrate that now. So we need to just practice this, go slow to start, and then as we get more proficient at it, we'll get there and go quicker. So run, fake maneuver, one touch, and then bang, straight in. So pretty basic, but that's what we need to start practicing. That's simulating what could happen in a game. But the idea with this attacking manoeuvre is, yes, lose a defender, and as soon as we have half a step on each side and the shot is open to us, then we start shooting. So again, coming in, our defender's here somewhere, manoeuvre, and then shoot. Aiming for the corners, of course. So try that again. Try a little bit of a lower shot this time, maybe, instead of trying to curl the ball. So running, defender, bang, low shot into the corner. So if your goalkeeper's not ready for it, or they're out of position, these lower shots are pretty good. And even if we kind of miss or we get a little bit higher than we expected, we've still got a good chance that if it's on target, like that one wasn't, but if it's on target, we'll actually have a chance of scoring. So we'll go again, manoeuvre, and shoot. So we just need to continue to practice this. See, I've missed a few already, which is fine. That's why we're here, getting better, get that eye in. And what we need to do as well, just a quick thing, is as we're coming to the ball, let's not just look at our defender, let's not look at the floor, let's look up at the whole field, let's see where our goalkeepers are, let's see the goal in relation to where you are, and let's try and aim for that as well. When we're shooting, generally we'll have our head down looking at the ball, trying to get our technique correct. And if we do it enough times, that muscle memory will come into play and we'll just be able to hit the ball. And it should go where we want it to go. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna try some moves for when the ball's coming towards us and we've got our back facing the goal. We might have had a pass from our friend and we see that we want to take a shot, so there might not be anyone there, or it might not be anyone close to us, anyone defending us, or we might have a bit of room to kind of maneuver around someone and then take a shot. So what we want to do is do a move, some sort of a move when we receive the ball to turn, and some sort of a move to trick our opponent. We might be able to do that all in one, but we'll see how we go as our skill improves. So yeah, again, we'll just do that and we'll do a couple of different shots. If you have a rebounding board, perfect for this. You can kick it against the board and then it'll rebound itself if you've got no one else to pass the ball to you. I've got none of that today, I've just got this ball. So that's fine, I'll just have to make do. So we can even just kick the ball up or just roll it back, do a drag back around our feet and then come in and shoot. So let's just try that first. And again, we want to kind of know, as we're receiving the ball, we've already looked back, we've seen what's going on, we see that maybe our defender's right behind us and we've got a bit of room here. So as the ball comes, we'll drag it back and around, might be out of the way of the defender, we pushed it out this way and now we're going to shoot again. So I just grab that ball, again, not only do we want to look at the defender, we also want to keep an eye on the goalkeeper. You also want to keep an eye on the goal. Where is the goal post in relation to where we are? So all those sorts of things need to be looked at as we're receiving the ball, and if we're really, really smart, before we receive the ball. Some other options are as well, don't forget, if we need to pass the ball off to someone, how do we do that? Maybe we might not have room to shoot, we can pass to our friend on this side or out there or whatever. So we'll just try a couple more. So just simple one is just a simple drag back and then knock it around our legs. Make sure that this leg that's not involved is in front so we can kick it around. Like I just showed you there, if we drag it and kick it into our foot, no point. So the ball's coming, we've had a look at the goal, receive the pass, we're out the side, and then we're in again. So again, practice these, get good at them, because when the pressure is on, when we've got a defender, the easy or simple things now with no pressure become very, very hard. So again, this one, ball's coming through us, drag it around to the side. We might have to move again, defender, and then curl it in bottom corner. Saying that, we might want to kick across the goal as well, so we can practice that. So the ball's coming through, left hand side. Bang, I didn't get enough curl on that one. That one spun with top fin. So as I'm kicking, I'm also looking at the ball, the direction of the spin, and what's going on, and making adjustments with that. So we'll try that one again. So we're going to go to the left-hand side of the goal this time. So the ball's coming through, left-hand side of the goal. A little bit better. Would have been better lower, I think. That was easy height for a goalkeeper to save. So maybe we can try this next one. We'll try and hit it a bit lower. To that left-hand post. And we'll see how we go. All right. So again, got the ball, it's coming. Run, run, run. A little bit way too much to the middle, and I've hit that way too hard. So I was all excited to kick the ball, but didn't get my accuracy at all. So let's try again. Try until we get there. All right, let's go again. Bang, the ball's here. It's where I want to go. And again, way off. That's all right, we'll get there. Ball went low, went pretty hard. I was happy with that. Didn't kick the cover off the ball this time, but I think it was all right. So let's try another one. Let's try out a bit of a trick now. Maybe we're going to receive the ball with our left foot, go this way, around that corner, and still kicked it on the outside of my foot that time. Let's go grab the ball. So you can see, as we kind of muck around here, practice a little bit, we're finding out how the ball moves on the ground, finding out how we kick the ball, and we're practicing. And again, outside of the foot. So that shot wasn't 100%. That's okay. Try again. So run in, maneuver, across the goal. It's getting there. And again, if the ball rebounds, let's try and catch the ball again. Bring it back. Let's have another shot. The wind really pushed that one that time. That's fine. All right. So as you can see, good fun, learning as we go, trying to see our technique, check our technique, and we're trying to improve every time we kick the ball. Have a look, okay, how was that kicked? Was it good, was it not? What can I do better next time? So we just need to keep practicing, that's the big thing. And I know we kind of say, there's a saying that we practice until we make it, But I think, or we practice till we get it right. I think we need to start practicing and start changing our mindset to think we need to train and practice until we can't get it wrong. And there's a big difference between training to get something right and training so you can't get something wrong. Totally different mindset. So we need to try and get to that next level, I think, anyway, if we want to become better in our football. To have that mindset in everything that we do, not only skills, shooting, fitness, recovery, our exercise after and before the games, our eating plans, and all the other things that fit into this category, and I think we'll be better for it. So yeah, all right, I'll try and do some more videos as soon as I get some time, and I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you. If the camera doesn't fall. Oh, you bastard.